Did you know that The Rock was you probably knew that.
You're so uncultured. I'm not even being nice about it anymore. I refuse. It's okay, Maya, you grew up in the dirt. No, I'm over it. You be a grown woman and watch some TV.
Welcome to Wine About It.
Welcome to Wine About It.
Hello, everybody. Hooray, another week. We're alive.
Oh.
What?
I just freaking put my necklace on and it's freaking my stupid headset is in it.
Guys, forget it. We should just end it.
We should just freaking end it.
It's not worth it.
Also, Leve wants me to kill myself.
Oh, yeah. So we did try to get Leve on the pod. For what it's worth, that tweet popped off.
Like I did the Connor strat.
Yeah. And I tried
the Connor method.
I doubled down on the Connor method. It still didn't work. So
hey, well, it freaking sucks. So Connor, give us a freaking refund.
Yeah. So I don't know why that happened. We will not be having Leve on the pod.
Or Connor.
Or Connor.
In fact, we'll be deleting Connor's episode. That's
actually funny because Connor texted me and he was like, "Let me on Wine About It."
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
no.
I'm going to tell him, yeah, he's not allowed because he misled us.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
But no other influencer has ever misled me besides Connor Eats Pants.
Yep.
That
me too.
Pisses me off. That pisses me straight off, honestly.
How long is Esfand in LA?
I don't know. 3 days?
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. He's gone. I did a stream with Esfand today. These are my... Can I say something?
Nope. You look great. No one noticed until you started pointing to it.
It's my rib cages. It's my rib cage, and the pants roll underneath it, and then it looks like it, but it's like pull my pants up. How's that?
Audio listeners, she looks obese today.
Yeah.
Everybody can say it, okay? We can all just say it finally.
Finally. Holy cow. Holy moly.
So you did a stream with Esfand today?
I did a stream with Esfand today. We went to Deco.
Yeah.
He did awful.
Oh, yeah.
He did an awful job. His thing was very ugly.
Yeah.
He also didn't pay attention to the rules, or he honestly just through and through.
Esfand asked me if I would do a rock band stream with him the other day, like a garage, or what is it called? Is it called rock band?
Yeah.
He asked me if I would do a rock band stream with him the other day, and I said no.
Why?
I didn't want to.
That's not very nice.
I do owe him a stream. I just don't want to do that.
That's fair. And that's with other people too.
Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. I'm too shy.
Yeah. All right.
Instead of Esfand's rock band stream, I watched Wrestlemania.
Yeah, what? Hi.
WrestleMania. For those of you who don't know. Yes, for those of you who don't know, WrestleMania is where everybody gets together and we all collectively pretend like people are fighting when they're not really fighting each other. And it's very gay
it's very
coded.
Performative. It's like homoerotic, is that what you're saying?
A little bit, but also it's just so flamboyant and camp. You know?
I mean, it's theater.
It's giving drag, no?
It is. It's drag for straight people.
Yeah. But also they say, I don't know, The Rock and that guy, The Rock was like, "I want your soul," and it was pretty gay, I thought.
You think wanting someone's soul is pretty gay?
Yeah, I would never say that to you.
I want your soul.
Yeah. No, so what do you know about WrestleMania?
I don't know that much anymore. So I grew up, my brothers watched it. They had all the action figures. They had the arena. I know how the Stone Cold Steve Austin stunner. I know some of the moves.
He was there yesterday.
Stone Cold Steve Austin was?
Yeah.
Wow, big day.
He drove an ATV into the arena and then he hit a girl.
That's awesome.
And I know the whole thing.
Was the Undertaker there?
I don't know who that is. I don't think so.
Dang it. I remember him.
I know everything is staged for WrestleMania, but I don't think he was supposed to hit that girl. Like, I think she was actually kind of mad. Yeah, like he drove around the arena because it was his like entrance or whatever, and he just like bumped the wall, and he like knocked over this girl that was like in the front of the crowd, and she seemed kind of upset. And then after he chugged like 8 beers. Afterwards, after he did his speech, he chugged like 8 beers, but he didn't really drink that much of it, if I'm being honest. He just opened them and poured them on his face, and then he went back to the girl and apologized again, and then walked out. It was kind of crazy.
Stone Cold Steve Austin on People Magazine. Stone Cold Steve Austin appears to knock over woman. The Hall of Fame wrestler 60 was riding an ATV when it crashed into the ringside barrier. Oh my God, he did crash into the ringside barrier.
Yeah.
Show me the video. I want to see him hit the woman.
I mean, he hit the wall and then the woman fell over. He didn't like hit her.
Okay, so she was being dramatic a little bit.
Maybe.
No? Oh, I found the
Maybe.
I'm watching.
It was really embarrassing.
Oh, she's being so dramatic.
And then he couldn't back it up, so they had to get it for him.
She fell like 5 seconds later.
Okay, WrestleMania slay.
Okay, I love that Stone Cold Steve Austin's back in it. That's my guy. Yeah,
he was back in it. Did you know that The Rock was you probably knew that.
Everybody knows The Rock was a wrestler besides you because you're stupid.
I didn't.
I can't keep making excuses for you anyway. I can't do it. I can't
also didn't know that he was Samoan, but that one makes sense.
Why?
Why what?
Didn't you know that?
Why would I know that?
Moana.
Okay, that doesn't mean he has to be Samoan. I just didn't know.
Oh.
I thought he was just a big dude. Anyway, okay. There's actually a lot of drama. Do you want to hear the drama of WrestleMania?
Yeah, you know freaking Liv Morgan is the one that I tried to message to come on the pod. She's incredible.
Who's that?
You didn't? Was she not a part of WrestleMania?
She may have been. I don't know. I don't know any of their names. Sick. I only know them by what I remember them to look like.
Let's see.
Wait, I'll look her up.
See if she. Yeah, she
Liv
did.
Morgan.
She's so cute.
Oh, I think she was there.
Yeah, she's the long blonde hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did a tag team.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah. She's sick.
Okay, so the way that the drama unfolded the night before last, right? So there's 3 men, okay? All the men are going to fight each other, right? 1v1v1, which is kind of crazy, I think. I really expected it to be 1v1. Also,
wait, what do you mean?
The 3 people in the arena, they all fight each other.
Oh, I see. Okay. I'm back in.
Yeah. I also thought that WrestleMania was wrestling. Like, I thought they would wrestle each other. You know what I mean?
No. It's like action movie, but live.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there's 3 guys that are all going to wrestle each other. Okay. There's a guy that looks like Tom Hanks. There's a guy that kind of looks like The Rock and maybe is his cousin. There's a very good chance that they're related. No, I actually think that they might be related. And then there's a guy that has long hair. Okay. So there's 3 guys. They're all going to fight each other. And then there's this one old bald man who's their manager, who I think his name is Paul. Okay. So the lore is Paul used to work with The Rock's cousin, right? He used to manage The Rock's cousin, and they like came up together, and Paul was like his mentor. So they're like father son, like they love each other, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen a few of these. A few of these are like, it's weird. There are a few where they manufacture father son, and that feels pretty gay to me.
Well, that's weird.
because they don't feel like real father son. It just feels like they want them to be really close, and they needed a reason besides that they're in love.
Wait, there's actually so much lore to explain here. Okay, so they're in love, right?
Buckle up. I wish you had names though, because you're kind of doing that's the worst part. It's hard for me to follow. Tom
Hanks, The Rock's cousin.
Okay.
And long hair. Is that not good enough? Okay. Do you want me to look up their names?
Fine. No. Okay. Yeah, actually, look up their goddamn names, you lazy ass. This is a podcast. People driving to work right now, they have no clue what you're talking about. And while you're doing that, I'll help myself to the pickles in the pickle jar that's holding up my microphone.
Tom Hanks, his name is CM Punk.
Okay.
Roman Reigns is The Rock's cousin.
For real?
Is Roman Reigns The Rock's cousin? They're distantly but not blood related. They're both members of the same family. And they refer to each other as cousins, but they're maybe not cousins.
They're not cousins.
Okay. So we have Roman Reigns, we have CM Punk, and then we have frick.
Just search I don't even know what Roman Reigns fight.
Ew. Sorry. You know what I don't understand? When they fight each other, apparently one of the things that they'll do in WrestleMania is like when the camera's not on them, they have a little razor and they go and they cut themselves so that they bleed. And that actually pisses me off because why? Why is everyone so accepting of the whole thing being so fake? And it's so obvious that the whole thing's fake, but then you have to have real blood. Like, for what?
Do they not? Are you sure they don't do blood packets?
Apparently it's like a thing and they really care about it being real blood. Okay, long hair.
That sounds so... I don't think that's right. Who told you that?
Rosie.
Yeah, Rosie's dumb as hell. Everyone says that about him.
Okay, the other guy...
What if someone has freaking blood disease that you can't... what if someone has AIDS?
I don't know. Maybe they have to get tested. The other guy's name is Seth Rollins. Okay, so we have 3 guys. Okay. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk. And then Paul, okay? Paul was Roman Reigns' manager and his dad, and they're in love, right?
Okay.
Okay. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins were like really good friends. Best friends even, back in the day, okay? But then one time, or maybe 2 times, Seth Rollins betrayed Roman Reigns by hitting him with a chair, which is really mean. That. And everyone was like, why would you do that, right? So then they became enemies or whatever. I don't know. Mm-hmm. So back to the father and son that are in love, Paul and Roman Reigns.
Right.
Roman Reigns developed this like fight with his family, including The Rock, maybe, and this other, and also some Canadian guy for some reason, and then this other whole family. And they were going to fight each other to the death, but not really to the death, just to decide which family is like the better family. Okay, these 2 wrestling families are going to fight each other. They needed backup. Roman Reigns' Samoan family needed backup for some reason.
So was this like a race war?
It kind of gives that a little bit, but I don't think so, because the other side, they were not white. I don't know what they are.
You can have race wars with different races. It doesn't have to be white.
Wait, the other side, they also might be related.
What?
I don't know. It doesn't... Okay, forget it. There's 2 sides. They're going to fight each other. Okay? They need backup.
The werewolves and the vampires. Okay.
Yes. They need backup for some reason from CM Punk, aka Tom Hanks. Paul is like, hey, I want you to help Roman's family fight this other family. And he was like, and CM Punk was like, okay, Paul, I'll do that, but you owe me one. And Paul was like, okay. So he gets in there, the families fight. Roman Reigns' family wins because of CM Punk.
What about The Rock?
I don't even know if The Rock was in there.
Okay. Well.
I just learned The Rock was a wrestler. I don't know. I didn't know he wrestled at all. They fought each other. Great. Now this fight is happening. The 3 of them, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk.
You would think Seth is like a little tired because he just lost, right?
Seth, I don't think he was involved in the other family.
Oh.
He's not a part of this. It's separate lore. Now there's the fight between 1v1v1. Seth Rollins is back in.
Okay.
CM Punk cashes in his favor from Paul. Bald manager, dad, lover, boy. And Paul walks out CM Punk instead of Roman Reigns, which is sad because they're in love.
No.
Yeah, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, that's so sad." And Roman Reigns hasn't fought like alone without his manager.
Does Roman Reigns cry?
Like, whispering sweet nothings into his ear forever. Drinking, audio listeners, she's drinking a jar of pickle juice.
No, that's crazy. Yeah. I love pickle juice though. So shout out Mount Olive.
Roman Reigns is really sad. There's drama. Like he gives him a bunch of side eyes. He's like, how could you betray me like this, right? Then they all go to fight each other. It's awesome. They throw each other around. They give each other big bear hugs. They knock each other over. They kick each other, whatever. And then the end of the fight comes along, okay? Roman Reigns, where's Seth Rollins? I don't freaking know. I think he's just standing somewhere else. I don't know. Roman Reigns is lying on the ground. CM Punk is lying on the ground. Paul, bald man, is standing in the middle. And they show his face and he's like, what do I do? Because he is going to help one of them finish the other. Yeah.
Okay. And it's like the dog and Annie, like, come on, Sandy, come to me.
I haven't seen Annie, but I know the like.
You're so uncultured. I'm not even being nice about it anymore. I refuse. I'm not gonna, it's okay, Maya, you grew up in the dirt. No, I'm over it. You be a grown ass woman and watch some TV. We're pissed. And stop being racist to white people. We don't all look the same. Don't make that face.
What are you talking about?
If I put Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt and Seth Rogen in a lineup, you wouldn't know who's who.
I would know Seth Rogen from those other two. I wouldn't know the other two though. They look the same. They look the same.
Marky Mark, that's who I was thinking about.
Who's that?
The Funky Bunch. Literally killed himself. I don't care.
Okay. The two boys are on the ground.
It's tragic. Everyone's freaking out.
Paul is in the middle. They're like, what is he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Paul picks up a chair. And he's gonna hand it to one or the other.
Oh,
and everyone's like, oh my God, what's he gonna do? So then Paul hands CM Punk the chair. And Roman Reigns is on the ground and he's like, my dad, my lover. How could you do this to me?
Yeah.
And he gives the chair to CM Punk. CM Punk gets up, holds up the chair. Roman Reigns is like, don't do this. Don't do that. Whatever. Paul
and then The Rock comes in.
No. Paul comes in behind CM Punk and hits him in the dick.
Oh my God.
From behind.
Oh my God.
He hits him in the dick.
I thought he was going to hit him with a chair.
Crazy. No, he hits him in the piece. And then he takes the chair and he gives it to Roman Reigns. And everyone's like, yes, like all is right with the world. Saved. Mm-hmm. And Roman's like so happy and they're getting back together again. And then
forgive.
Roman picks up the chair and he's going to go finish Seth Rollins. Because he's just been standing there.
Right.
Whatever. So Roman picks up the chair, goes over to finish Seth Rollins, and then guess what happens?
CM Punk comes behind him and hits him with the chair.
No, CM Punk is still like writhing in pain because he got hit in the pee-pee.
Then The Rock comes out.
No.
Then Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out and runs over a woman.
No, that was the next day.
Ugh. Okay.
Paul goes up behind Roman Reigns and hits him in the dick.
Why?
Because for some reason
he likes touching dicks.
Maybe. Maybe. For some reason, he is on Seth Rollins' side now.
Okay. Pop off, Seth Rogen.
And then he gives Seth Rollins or Rollin or whatever the chair, and then Seth Rollins wins. Okay. And everyone's like, what just happened? Because we knew that he betrayed Roman Reigns by walking out with CM Punk. And then we knew he betrayed CM Punk by giving it to Roman Reigns. But we didn't know that he was going to betray them both. Yeah. And no one knows why he's on the same team with Seth Rollins now. I guess because that's where the money
next time, right?
I don't know. I guess. And then the next day, there were a bunch of people that fought. Logan Paul fought. People did not like that.
So Esfand told me about this meme and then I happened to see it later. And Logan Paul grabs the camera. Like he grabs the cameraman and is like, oh, yeah, like makes a face or whatever. And someone tweeted my face when I see a person who killed themselves in Japan.
Oh my God.
Or POV, your POV, you are someone that killed themselves in Japan. That's what it was. which is just crazy.
His entry really sucked. It was really dumb.
What? Really?
I think he was trying to do like, I'm a content creator and it's cool. But
I'm gonna
like,
search it. Okay.
He like had a drone that was kind of like his pet throughout the whole thing, and he like held the drone and then he like sent it up and the drone went around the audience and stuff. But the camera quality difference between their like red cameras in the ring, because it's like WrestleMania, versus this drone was severe. And so the drone just looked kind of stupid. And then he did this thing where like he tiled all of the cameras so that there was like a bunch of camera angles, but they were all different quality. And he didn't have enough to fill all the tiles to fit on screen. So there were some that were just the same camera, copy paste. Just as stupid. It was just
okay, I'm
dumb.
watching it. It's 2 minutes. He makes a face. He sticks out his tongue. Mm-hmm. He does the pog face.
He stuck out his tongue so much, dude. It was so annoying.
He's walking. You know what I've decided we need to watch? We need to watch. There's a Paul family show on HBO. It sounds like it'll be rough. I want to
watch it.
Yeah, that's fair. You know what? The comments actually on Reddit aren't that bad. Literally, this one says the production team will be very happy with this. It's so impressive. So maybe you're being an asshole.
I don't think it was impressive.
This one says pretty sick. I do like the interesting ideas he's brought into production for his matches.
Oh.
Wow.
Maybe I'm a hater. Okay, here's the thing I will admit.
You're a hater.
He's a very athletic man.
Well, like, he's also he's a theater kid. Like, this is just theater.
Yeah. I mean, he's relatively fun to watch, but people are really like, they boo him a lot.
Well, yeah, he's a villain for sure. Like, people love a villain too.
Yeah. So, he fought someone.
Apparently, he requested a match with John Cena.
Well, he didn't get it.
But he did not get it, yeah.
Who did he fight last night? Oh, he fought this guy with really long hair. His name's AJ Styles.
I don't know AJ.
And he won, which is also drama.
Okay, drama. Yeah, people hate when, I think I watched WrestleMania 2 years ago with Yingo, and KSI had he came out in a Prime bottle and got like body slammed or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Wasn't it Speed?
Oh.
Speed got like speared or something in WrestleMania.
Why would
I don't know.
Speed do that promo? He doesn't own Prime.
Maybe it was a separate thing. Speed did go in WrestleMania and just got like whooped. It's kind of awesome.
He got beat up?
No, it was sick. He got speared. Like he got like perpendicularly taken out like football.
By a human?
Yeah, by a wrestler. It was awesome. You know who else got beat up yesterday?
Who?
Travis Scott.
Why?
I don't know. It was so confusing. John Cena's fighting this guy for freaking ever. It's boring. Okay. He fights this guy forever in his jorts. Stupid.
Yeah, John Cena's weird.
And then the doors open up and smoke comes out. And then you just hear like, Fiend. And then Travis Scott just walks out and he's holding the belt. And everyone's like, what the hell is Travis Scott doing here? Why is he here? And then he went out into the ring and then he was trying to help John Cena because he's on John Cena's side. And then, it was Speed in the Prime bottle.
No, look. I also have a photo of KSI in the Prime bottle.
So they both did it.
Both done it. I'm so confused.
That's so funny.
Do I consume this much WrestleMania?
Yeah. Oh, look, that's Seth Rollins, I think. On the ground.
Yeah, see, in that one, KSI was taking a selfie and then Logan Paul was going to jump from above and body slam that guy, and then he stood up and he pulled KSI down right before Logan Paul body slammed KSI. It was crazy.
What?
Yeah. It was great. It was insane. Like look at this photo.
Oh, look at the video.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that photo is crazy.
That's so funny. Anyway, Travis Scott comes out. He's on John Cena's side. Okay. John Cena's been fighting this guy that looks like Ken, like from Barbie.
Okay.
And he's like American or something, and so is his dad. And
okay. And
Travis Scott comes out, apparently, yeah. And he's on John Cena's side. He's trying to help John Cena win. John Cena gets taken out by American Ken, right?
Freak. That's
and then he's holding him down to pin him, and the ref is tapping, and he's about to get to his third tap so that the guy wins. And then Travis Scott reaches into the ring and pulls the ref out by his legs. He like grabs the ref and pulls him out so that he can't call it, so that the guy can't win. And then the guy gets really mad at Travis Scott. And and he's like, come in here and fight me. And so Travis Scott gets in the ring and then starts like getting in his face or whatever. And then the guy slams Travis Scott.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then somehow the guy gets the belt and he's going to finish John Cena with this big metal belt or whatever it is. And then John Cena goes, please, please. Like he's being really nice to him. And he's like, please don't do this. And he looks really sad. And then America man is like, oh my God, wait, I actually feel bad. And so he like starts putting it down. And then John Cena maybe kicks him in the... He does. He kicks him in the dick.
Wow.
Yeah. And then John Cena pins him and wins.
Wow, that's kind of BM.
That's why I tweeted yesterday. I said, unfollow me right now, John Cena.
Did he?
No.
Dude, no one cares about us on Twitter. What's the freaking point?
Does John Cena follow you on Twitter?
I doubt it.
I bet he does. He follows 1 million people.
Why does he do that?
Because they follow him back that way. And he's really desperate.
John Cena. He does follow me. Why?
I don't know. I'm mad at him right now.
Yeah, that's fair. I think WrestleMania is full of tea, and I think it's fun, and I think it's live theater, and I think it's crazy because that audience, that like WrestleMania, like I don't see Yingo being a huge live theater fan, but he does love WrestleMania. But that's what it is.
Because it has this veil of hypermasculinity, but really it's just super camp and drag and gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we all need to stand up and acknowledge that, I think.
If we have drag brunches, we need to have wrestle brunches.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That'd be so fun.
It's like a mini K-drama.
Speaking of
the chair.
Hypermasculine camp gay shit, you know what I'm going to, and you should come.
I'm not going to like it.
Monster Jam.
No, I'm not going to that. When are you going to that?
Like this summer.
When? How would I come?
Drive here.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why are you like, what solution do you want me to give you? That's not that. Do you want me to say fly here?
I just wanted you to know that it's just not possible for me.
Okay. Thank you for being honest with me.
Yes, you're welcome. Maybe if there's a Disneyland in Texas.
There's not.
Yeah, there's not. But that would give me.
So I am a WrestleMania fan now. I'm a WrestleMania fan for the tea. I like it. I think it's
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it when I watched it, but then I forgot I liked it until you brought this up.
Yeah, well, it's back. Pretty sick.
Sad Liv Morgan never replied to us now.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. We should hit up John Cena or Tom Hanks.
I don't think.
Or The Rock.
I mean, I can DM John Cena too, because that's how I DM'd Liv. I can try.
You know what? The Rock is signed to UTA.
Okay.
We could get The Rock for sure. We know people in UTA. That's how that works.
I tried to get Leve. You can try to get The Rock. Let's see who gets our person first.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody going to a Leve concert soon, please paint a sign that says go on Wine About It. I'll pay you $20.
$20 is big time.
You just have to send me proof on Twitter.
All right. Easy. There you go, guys.
That's kind of huge.
Great.
Do you want to hear how my morning started?
Yes. With a bunch of poo-poo.
Yeah, with a bunch of poo. Swift was sick, but not only was he sick, he got up in the middle of the night. I did not know this was happening. I'm usually a pretty light sleeper. He got up in the middle of the night. Well, I did hear him tip-tapping, but I thought he was drinking water. And then he jumped back on the bed, and his paw smacked me right in the forehead. And it was all wet. And I was like, ew, Swift. I figure he like drooled all over himself. You know dogs. And then I went like this at 6 a.m, and I look at my arm. Dog shit. I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, everywhere. I don't know what he ate yesterday. I have no clue.
Like all over your bed and your
all
face?
Over the bed, all over my face. And then I'm like, oh my God. And instantly I'm like, Swift, outside. And I try to get him outside. I run outside with him. I'm still covered in shit, keep in mind. He goes poop again outside. I'm like, awesome. I let him inside. He runs inside, jumps on the couch, instantly vomits. And still has shit on him. And I'm like, no. So he vomits on the couch. He has shit on the couch. I'm like, oh my God. Holy cow. And then I think he's all out of him. I clean up the couch. The couch is clean. The couch is fine. And then the bed is clean. I lay back down. I'm like, every single time I hear him move, I wake up. I'm like, outside. So we go outside, whatever. One time we're outside, I'm making some rice so he can eat. He's outside. I just let him in, making some rice so he can eat. I walk back in the living room, just liquid shit all over the living room. I'm like, that's crazy. We just went outside.
Oh my God.
Fun. And before someone's in the comments like, cutie, give him pumpkin, give him this. I know, guys. I know. I have a 14-year-old dog. I know. Okay? But that doesn't make it any, I don't know what he got into yesterday.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. And then I went and hung out with Esfand, which is the same as hanging out with dog shit. So that was fun.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But that's been most of my memorable experience because I didn't watch WrestleMania this weekend.
We should have watch partied it.
Should have. I did have a girls' night though.
Yeah, how was that?
It was me, Ray, Tina, and Myung, and we got French fries and cocktails prior.
Cute.
And then went to Deco Den. Myung loved it. She like knocked out like 5 samples for me.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah, and then she kept a frame of Nobby, I believe, and gave it to Tarek, and then made a mirror and gave it to Ray, and then Ray made a phone case that she kept. Tina made a phone case that she kept, and then I made like 2 or 3 more samples that put up. So
that's so fun.
It was a wholesome little night.
Your own store. Also, what an ideal girls' night. But French fries and cocktails, and then go craft. And how sick to have your own storefront.
While we were crafting.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was cute.
That's so sick. What a dream.
Yeah, too bad it's going under.
Your business, not the friendships.
Oh, not the friendship, not the business.
Yeah, her small business is small businessing, guys.
Yeah. The tariffs aren't helping. So we had to order more. We order mirrors from a supplier in Asia, of course.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff is in Asia. And we were running low, and I was like, oh, let's hurry and get the mirrors before the tariffs are like in full effect. I didn't realize that like there are still tariffs in China because they hit me with which is like, it was really nice of them, but they were like, hey, do you want us to put a different amount on the invoice? Cause you're looking at 125% tariff.
Wow.
And I said, well, no, cause you just wrote that and I can't like have that. That's illegal for both of us. Like maybe if you would have freaking done it without me asking, that would have been an awesome surprise. But you asked me. And so, yeah. So,
wow.
I know. So it's like literally, I was like, okay, well, so I'm not going to change the price of the mirrors. I'm just going to take less of a profit on them.
Sad.
I know. What can you do?
Can I talk my shit about the tariffs suck? You know what else sucks?
What?
You know what the Endangered Species Act is?
Yeah.
So it's to protect endangered species, for those of you who don't know, in the US. It means you can't like kill them, you can't like import, export them, you have to protect their habitat, et cetera, et cetera. And they're proposing they want to rescind the definition of the word harm in the Endangered Species Act right now. Because in harm, in that act, it's defined as you can't do everything that you would expect, like to harm them, right? You can't like kill them, shoot them, take them, whatever.
Yeah,
but you also can't like significantly modify or degrade their habitat. Like that's defined as harm under the Endangered Species Act, because like that does harm them.
Yeah.
To do that. They want to change it. They want to rescind that definition, and they're proposing the word take instead of harm. And take is just like, you can't like harass, shoot, kill, whatever. Essentially, they're just taking out all the habitat protections by changing the word. Well,
yeah, I also saw that there's like this allowance to now cut down parts of national parks for logging or something.
Yeah, same vibe with the ESA. Like they want to be able to do like mining, logging, stuff like that. I just don't know what we're of endangered
supposed
species
to do. Like this is like, I know this is not a political podcast, but this is so alarming for literally months in. Like this is crazy.
Mm-hmm. There is public comment for the ESA thing specifically that I just talked about. I posted a video about it today on Instagram and Twitter. You guys can go to alveus.gg/go/ESA and submit a public comment. We have until May 19th to submit public comment about why we think that's a bad idea. It's very easy. It takes like 2 seconds. So
I'll go do it right now.
Please do that, Smile.
Well, I won't do it right now.
Yeah, you can do it later.
I'll do it.
Yeah. Things are falling apart.
Everything's falling apart, but it's okay. Because we get to hang out next week.
Yeah, we're doing so many guest episodes.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I have been preparing. Cutie has scheduled all the guest episodes. I have been sitting with young Jeff prepping content for guest episodes.
I'm saving our last slot for Leve. Surely she's going to respond.
We will have her on in that last slot. She also will be available at that time. Specifically.
For sure.
Why her in particular?
It felt right.
Oh, okay.
Though maybe I should have gone Noah Khan, because he's pretty active on Twitter.
Dude, I would throw up.
Should I try again?
Yes.
Hey, Noah Khan, if you don't come on Wine About It, I'm going to start holding my breath right now. I hope you respond soon.
Wait, you should tweet that.
Well, I have to wait, because then Leve is going to feel like I didn't care about her.
I don't. Should I tweet it?
Yeah.
Hey.
At Noah Khan.
Noah Khan. Okay, hold on. Let me start typing. Hey, at Noah Khan. Would you
No, say would love to have you on my podcast, Wine About It.
On my podcast, Wine About It. Should I at Wine About It?
No, because it says it's Wine About It 69 or whatever, and people might not think
he would not like that.
Yeah, he would not like that.
Would love to have you on my podcast, Wine About It. Enter.
Yeah. Enter.
I'll be holding my breath until you reply. Please hurry up.
No, because that doesn't sound like you're going to kill yourself. That sounds like...
I'm excited for him to reply.
My breath. Right. Yeah, right. It's like, okay.
I'm going to start holding my breath.
Yes, there you go.
I'm going to start holding my breath
right now.
Right now.
And won't stop until you reply. Period. Please reply fast. I could die. Laughy emoji.
Please reply fast. I could die. Laughing emoji. Like the sideways one or the standing one?
He could think like we're saying die like silly, but we're not.
Okay, please reply fast. What about like please reply fast with like the tear on the forehead and a laughing one?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Okay, I tweeted.
Okay.
Not me tweeting this after my actual like serious advocacy work today for the USA.
I'm gonna start holding my breath right now and won't stop until you reply. Please reply fast. OMG. Seriously, at Noah. She is turning purple. OMG. Reply.
Wait, I don't even follow him. I'm fake. Okay, I'm following him.
Oh my god, you're fake. I'm
following him now. I'm following him.
Okay. Wait, does he have a concert?
What was the last time he replied?
He posted, he has a concert in September. We're fine. He posted April 15th was the last time he posted. Today is April 21st. Dude, he's usually on Twitter a little more. Maybe he won't reply. I don't know. If the Connor strat fails us this time, we're really going to have to just like kill Connor.
Yeah.
We're going to have to murder him.
We're going to do that for a Patreon episode. So
murder Connor.
Keep an eye out for that.
Speaking of Twitter, did you see Pokemon's tweet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually sick. Sometimes Pokey says stuff and I'm like, man, she's so sick. I'm so glad we have her.
You guys, you read it.
Okay. Pokimane tweeted, she said, I got a weird influx of weirdos commenting on my age. TBH, I find it so dumb. At 28, I'm the happiest, richest, most knowledgeable, and self-assured I've ever been, and that only becomes more true with every year that passes, smile. Although I don't care about the comments, I do worry about the impact it has on other girls and women who see this type of harassment, and to them, I want to reassure you that life only gets better. Growing older will not make you miserable, but living your life trying to appease random shitty people definitely will. Preach.
Yeah, I like I think it's mostly, I think the influx is definitely coming from collabing with Jason because he's 20.
Oh.
So if you match your audience, like that's just what happens. Like you match the humor of a 20-year-old. Even if you meet in the middle, obviously she's going down. And so it's like, but you just have to do that when you're collabing with people. You got to meet in the middle. But I feel like my comment also helped the case.
What'd you say?
I said, I too am not old and also very rich.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I was just trying to be helpful, you know?
No, you did a good job. I replied something serious, I think. I was like, we're so lucky.
You did.
To have you.
You're like, I freaking love you, Pokemon. OMG, OMG, OMG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was nice that she said that because I think we both had a lot of that. And then also there are all these girls replying like, wait, me too. Like Jess and Migri replied and she was like, same.
People call me old. I don't really care.
Yeah, there's worse things to be called for sure.
There's worse things to be called. Like, whatever. Yeah.
You guys should move on and call us something worse.
Yeah. Go back to the good old days. Call me a skank. Like, come on. No one uses skank anymore. What's your problem?
I actually don't know if anyone's ever called me a skank.
I love a good skank.
Has anyone ever called? I don't think anyone's ever called me that.
I've called you a skank so many times, actually.
Sorry, you're right. Okay, but like seriously?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if anyone seriously called me a skank.
It's hard to take skank seriously.
Yeah. You know what somebody said when I tweeted my advocacy thing today about the Endangered Species Act?
They called you old?
They said, no, they said, well, yes, they did. And then they also said, is showing your shoulder that much gonna help save the lizards faster? Because I was wearing a jacket and like half of it was like off the shoulder.
You little hoe.
They called me a skank.
We forgot to talk about how Jschlatt killed the Pope.
Dude, how does he keep doing that? I'm serious.
I don't know. What's crazy is last night, Ludwig turns to me and he goes, oh no, Pope Francis died. And I said, Jschlatt said he was going to die in April. And he goes, how do you know that? And I go, I keep track of Jschlatt.
Dude, that's weird. You know who Jschlatt is in cahoots with for sure?
England. Or COVID.
Close.
Or his grandma that got killed by Andrew Cuomo.
Close.
Who's on the other side and maybe taking out the Queen and the Pope.
All close.
Hmm?
Trisha Paytas.
What?
Because she's pregnant.
Wait, what? Wait.
She's going to give birth to the next pope.
What? I feel like I just hit my head somewhere. What is happening?
Jschlatt predicted that the pope has died when Trisha Paytas is currently pregnant. And now the pope has died and will be reincarnated in Trisha Paytas' new baby.
Where did he get the Trisha Paytas thing? She's
pregnant.
You came up with that?
No. Everybody's talking about it. No.
Everybody's talking about saying that.
Yes.
Isn't Rihanna also pregnant?
I don't know. That's beside the point. Tana Mojo said it. She said, guys, Trisha's pregnant.
So he's going to come back. So now Trisha has to rename the baby. The baby has to be named Pope.
Yeah, I guess.
That's the only way to be the Pope. You need the name.
Didn't someone die when she was pregnant with her last?
Does she keep... I'm not kidding you. I low-key, like, I don't mean to, like, say this because it might make my sister feel bad, but every single time my sister has given birth, someone in my family has died.
It sucks.
I know.
Who died last time Trisha Paytas was...
Maybe it was the Queen.
Pregnant. I think it was.
Trisha Paytas is taking out all of England with Jschlatt.
Trisha Paytas conspiracy theory resurfaces after Pope dies. Sorry, that's awful. Pope Francis died at the age of 88.
Imagine you're the freaking Pope and you die, and within a day
everyone's like, Trisha Paytas is like, yeah, that's actually, I feel bad now. I take back what I've said.
It's too late. Nope.
The media personality is pregnant with her third child. For example, one of her kids was born the day Queen Elizabeth II died. On September 2nd, 2022. That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Same day is crazy.
That is insane.
So you think that like Jschlatt is working with Trisha Paytas and like coordinating her
boinks and
her like ovulation to line it up?
I will say I do think at some point if Jschlatt keeps this up, he's gonna be interviewed.
Yeah, I mean he should be already. I don't know how he's doing that. It's actually kind of impressive.
I don't know.
Just so you guys know, we would love to have Jschlatt on the podcast to address this, but unfortunately he doesn't want to go.
He's declined on commenting.
We have asked him to come on Wine About It, and he's said no.
He said, oh no, I don't do that podcast
he was like, no, I don't. Yeah, but then he told me to buy his album on vinyl.
That was nice of him. You know, people...
No, it wasn't nice of him. He told me that I should buy it. He wasn't going to send it to me.
But it's nice of him to be so confident in himself.
Oh. Okay,
because
right.
I told you what happened with my song.
Yeah.
I'm quitting music.
Guys, Cutie... I want to hear it. Will you send it to me? Should we live react on the Patreon?
No. No, well, that's how you know it's bad. And you usually get my shit. Like, I'll send you a voice memo of a song I just wrote, and I was like, what do you think? You know?
Right.
You get my dog shit. That's how you know I'm embarrassed. I did not send it to you.
And it's like mixed, too?
Oh my God. The mixing, okay, that's what's interesting. The mixing is gorgeous. Because you've definitely heard the acoustic. Yeah. It's that song. This is great for you guys. You guys are like, Cutie, what the hell are you talking about? But that's fine. Because eventually, someday, it might all make sense. It's that song that talks about the one that starts with, at 6 years old. That one.
Okay.
The one where you're like, oh my gosh, that bridge feels like a slap in the face. Yeah. So acoustic, so pretty fine, whatever. He took it and he mixed it. So it's no longer acoustic. And it's like moody now, which is crazy because it kind of before sounded like a country song a little bit.
Okay.
So it's like super moody. The problem is I don't know how. I have something wrong with my brain. Maya and I have talked about this before to the point that I've had her sing a song so I could hear it in a woman's voice and learn how to sing it because I can't. Maya has this thing where she can take a song and turn it into Maya style, which is good.
I don't think that's true. I think
so. Yeah, okay. But that's fine. I I can only sing a song the way I've heard it. So I can't slow it down. I can't like, my brain does not compute, which is bad when I'm like, oh, I want to get into music, whatever. I don't know. I'm doing it as a hobby. Everyone relax. Anyway, so I got the song.
Like nobody's not relaxed right now.
Everyone's freaking out. I got the song and I sound like, and guys, I know I'm kind of mean about my singing sometimes, but I'm very realistic about it. Like my other song, I sound fine. I don't sound great. I sound fine. It's fine. This song, me personally, not the mixing, not the producer's fault, nothing like that. My voice sounds so bad on it. I like cried. And I was like, I'm not doing music. This is so embarrassing. Like, it's the type of embarrassing that like, I fear that it's a type of embarrassing where you send to a friend and they're too afraid to like be honest with you. Like it's that bad. It's so bad.
Will you send it to me? I want to hear it. Because I want to know, like,
it's so embarrassing.
I want to know how broken you are.
Dude, it's
like, what if it's not this? Like, everyone's thinking it's not that bad, including me. We're like, oh, I'm sure it's not that bad. I want to know how bad it is. Guys, we're going to go over to the Patreon. We're going to listen to it.
Okay, but the Patreon can't hear it. Only you can hear it.
Okay.
Because obviously it might change or whatever. Yeah. You can live react quietly. We'll play at the same time, you and I, but
I'm going to be honest, guys. Come to the Patreon and we'll find out together.
And I hope you guys are excited for next week. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, invest now and invest early because we're about to pop the fuck off. We've got Noah Khan on the way. We've got Leve on the way.
It's true.
Things are happening.
Yeah, I haven't checked my replies, but he's probably replied by now. So
he's probably replied. Same with Leve.
That's big.
She just is a little shy.
Jeff replied, said, Maya showed me her Spotify recap last year and you were all 5 top artist spots.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. All right, guys. See you on the Patreon.
All right. Bye.
Bye.